I'm not sure how to prepare without it being pretty intense, because if it's not, I don't feel confident. I always picture myself arriving on set, and the director saying I don't even like this scene. Christian Bale is known as the ultimate chameleon in film. His deep commitment to method acting has changed how we think about physical and emotional dedication to a role. I began to laugh when I saw his very thin appearance in The Machinist. She started laughing and we both saw that we had the same twisted sense of humor. We thought, oh yeah, this will work for us. Bale's strong presence as Batman shows that he takes every role very seriously, which has led him to win an Oscar and become well respected among talented actors. His reputation in Hollywood goes well beyond his amazing transformations. Can you speak with these people or something? I'm not receiving any, ¿qué son esos? Oh bueno, es jugo de arándano, cranapple. Really, Bale works with the accuracy of a surgical tool, requiring complete professionalism and full dedication from everyone involved in his projects. This strict standard has led to some of the most memorable performances in modern cinema, but it has also caused major conflicts with co-stars who couldn't keep up with his level of preparation and commitment. The entertainment industry has seen Bale's explosive reactions when his artistic ideas clash with what he sees as unprofessional actions. These weren't just emotional outbursts, but planned reactions to co-workers who endanger the important creative process. His conflicts show basic philosophical differences about what serious acting is compared to celebrity performance. Looking at Bale's most difficult professional relationships reveals that he sees filmmaking as a spiritual calling and not just an entertainment business. These confrontations highlight the clear difference between people who give everything for their art and those who see it as just another job that needs little effort. Numero 6, Russell Crowe. The upcoming teamwork between Christian Bale and Russell Crowe in Ridley Scott's historical film became a Hollywood legend even before filming started. Both actors were known for their intense preparation and high artistic standards, but their similar personalities caused tension during pre-production meetings, which eventually hurt their working relationship. Scott found himself in the middle of two strong personalities who had different ways of developing characters. Christian wanted to do thorough historical research and prepare himself psychologically. Russell liked to use his natural authority and presence on screen. However, Scott later told The Guardian that their different views on portraying historical figures led to serious creative conflicts between them. The breaking point happened during talks about the script when Bale questioned Crowe's view of Roman military structure. Production designer Arthur Max recalled while Russell appeared irritated by what he saw as unnecessary deep thinking. The debate became personal when Crowe asked Bale about his showy way of making what Crowe saw as simple action films. Bale's frustration with Crowe's dismissive view on research was clear to everyone in the creative team. Costume designer Jonty Yates remembered Bale worrying about working with actors who rely on their ego instead of preparing for their roles, and believed that charisma can take the place of true character development. The mutual hostility became so intense that working together was impossible. The project's failure strengthened Bale's belief in the importance of teamwork. Paul Allen has an axe in his face, and his body is melting in a bathtub in Hell's Kitchen. When someone confuses being a movie star with being an actor, the whole creative process is harmed. Bale later thought about working with actors he saw as more famous than skilled. Numero 5, George Clooney. Christian Bale's brief involvement with the Ocean's franchise quickly caused tension with George Clooney. Clooney's relaxed style of making movies clashed with Bale's detailed approach. Clooney's well-known jokes on set and relaxed approach to getting ready made Bale feel that he was being disrespectful to the teamwork involved in the creative process. Director Steven Soderbergh saw their differences in thinking during their first meetings. Later he told Variety that producer Jerry Weintraub recalled Christian asking if George took acting seriously enough. Meanwhile, George thought Christian's seriousness was too strict and lacking in joy. Their incompatibility showed when Clooney's famous pranks were brought up in planning meetings. Bale's response to the suggestion of starting practical jokes showed that he believed making films needed extreme focus and commitment. Script supervisor Marla Garland mentioned that Christian saw George's relaxed attitude as disrespectful to everyone's professional dedication. The experience strengthened Bale's expectations for teamwork settings. Bale noted that comedy should originate from the characters and script, not by treating the workplace like a fraternity house. He commented on actors who focus more on entertainment than on artistic quality. Numero 4, Ryan Reynolds. Christian Bale's interest in a DC Comics project led him to meet Ryan Reynolds. Reynolds' style of improvisational comedy and relaxed attitude towards superhero themes quickly caused some artistic tension between them. Bale's careful approach to preparing for comic book roles was very different from Reynolds' love for improvising jokes and changing the script. The difference in their approaches was clear during the early development meetings. Bale came prepared with a lot of comic book research, while Reynolds concentrated on finding funny moments. Producer Donald DeLine remembered that Christian respected the source material deeply, while Ryan viewed it mainly as a way to showcase his unique style of irreverent humor. Their methods of developing characters didn't match when Bale wanted psychological depth, while Reynolds thought the superhero ideas were silly. Director Martin Campbell noted that Christian aimed to discover the human truth in the fantasy, while Ryan chose to recognize the absurdity and use it for humor. The tension grew when Reynolds started making up lines during script readings, interrupting Bale's detailed character preparation. Script coordinator Jennifer Kent recalled Christian's clear frustration with Ryan's relaxed approach to the script and his habit of viewing serious dramatic scenes as if they were jokes. Bale's decision to leave the project showed his strong belief in the quality of superhero movies. These characters deserve the same respect as any serious role, not funny analysis by performers who don't grasp their cultural importance. He later thought about actors who look down on genre material and do not consider it important. Numero 3, Shia LaBeouf. The idea of Christian Bale and Shia LaBeouf acting together in a Michael Bay movie raised quick worries about their different acting styles. Bale's careful way of getting ready for his roles contrasted with LaBeouf's unpredictable style of acting, creating a risky mix that experts in the industry expected would turn out poorly. Found himself stuck between two strong personalities who had very different views on method acting. Christian's preparation was very precise and focused. Shia had a more chaotic and unpredictable style, but Bale later told The Hollywood Reporter that their different ways of handling creative control made it very hard to work together. The philosophical conflict focused on LaBeouf's habit of staying in character between scenes compared to Bale's skill in turning his acting on and off professionally. Producer Lorenzo Di Bonaventura recalled that Christian thought Shia's constant focus on his character was interrupting teamwork and was seeking attention in an unnecessary way. It was clear they couldn't work together when LaBeouf's method acting started to impact the performances of other cast members. Bale's annoyance with what he saw as self-centered decisions in the art added tension that went beyond their individual scenes. Cinematographer Amir Mokri said that true method acting helps the story and other actors, not the actor's ego or desire for attention. Bale talked about co-workers who mix up self-indulgence with real character development. Christian Bale's interest in the Mission Impossible franchise brought together two of Hollywood's most intense actors, but their commitment showed itself in different conflicting ways. Cruise's strict way of making action films conflicted with Bale's desire for stories focused on characters and working together creatively. Director Christopher McQuarrie noticed their strong dynamic in early meetings. He later told Empire magazine that both Christian and Tom were very dedicated, but Christian required more emotional depth, while Tom concentrated on impressive action scenes. Their varying priorities for the content sparked immediate creative tension. The conflict was about developing the script. Bale wanted the characters to be more complex while Cruise focused on detailed stunt scenes. Producer Paula Wagner recalled that Christian wanted to look into the mental impact on Ethan Hunt, while Tom was more focused on surpassing the action spectacle of the previous film. Their methods of preparation turned out to be very different when Cruise's physical training schedule didn't match Bale's timeline for character research. Stunt coordinator Wade Eastwood said that Christian needed time to get ready mentally, while Tom wanted everyone to concentrate on physical performance and practical effects. 1. Jared Leto. Christian Bale's short thought about joining DC's Suicide Squad led him to meet Jared Leto. Leto's intense way of acting as the Joker raised immediate worries about their artistic direction. Bale's strict character clashed with Leto's extreme approach to method acting, which influenced the whole production environment. Director David Ayer noticed their different working styles in early meetings. He later told Rolling Stone that Christian's approach was focused on himself and very professional. Jared's method appeared to interrupt everyone else's creative work, and because of their different views on character limits, working together was difficult. The philosophical debate was about Leto's choice to stay in character as the Joker even when not filming. Bale thought this approach was unprofessional and disrespectful to other actors who were trying to keep their own character work. Producer Charles Roven recalled his own artistic journey. Their differences became clear when Leto's Joker behavior started to impact script readings and rehearsals. Bale's irritation with what he saw as attention-seeking behavior pretending to be serious acting caused tension during pre-production. Script supervisor Laurie Korngoebel said that Christian appreciated working together, while Jared appeared to focus more on his personal artistic path. Christian Bale's strong dedication to making great films led to famous clashes that improved the quality of filmmaking. His fights weren't about personal revenge, but rather about standing up for artistic integrity. These confrontations remind us that great performances need respect and dedication from everyone involved. Subscribe for more insider looks at Hollywood's creative battles.